exciting.
I know, Morgan, I know. Killers. We need the killers.
When the welcome bells are ringing from the shops along the square, when the carolers are singing up and down the thoroughfare, when the kids rejoice in a single voice with a hope beyond compare, then it should be clear by the sounds you hear there's Christmas in the air.
Ah, aren't they wonderful?
When the stars are shining brightly from the top of every tree, when the elderly and sprightly and the babies fill with glee, when it starts to snow and the ribbons fall from boxes everywhere, when the sights appear it should be clear as Christmas in the air.
Oh, Morgan, isn't this not the merriest band of killers the sage has ever seen?
Yes, but isn't that a bit premature?
Wait, this is my favorite part.
When girls and boys in festive wear have sprays of holly in their hair, cider malts, popcorn pops, happy couples window shop, fiddlers play a merry song for passers-by who come along. Come sing along, come join the crowd, come sing along. When your heart is overflowing with the happiness inside, anticipation growing for the presents that you spy. When you're all alone from head to toe with the joy you need to share, and you can't conceal the love you feel, there's Christmas in the air. When you can't conceal the love you feel, there's Christmas in the air.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. I'm as light as a feather, as happy as an angel.
You know those are Mr. Dickens' lines, don't you?
Oh, right. Sincerest apologies, I do get ahead of myself. This is Morgan Fay, magical librarian of Camelot.
And this is my dear friend Merlin, the magician. Perhaps the one gave him away, quite powerful tool, but I believe there's no magic as powerful as a good story.
I agree, and while I always enjoy a good story with sorcerers and knights and castles, my favorite story is a ghost tale.
It's a story that lives in the heart of a man named Charles Dickens. A story so important that for hundreds of years to come, it will shake the bah humbugs right out of the hearts of all who read it.
And remind us of the truest magic of all, the magic of kindness and love and generosity.
But it is a story that might never be told if Jack and Annie don't travel back in time to help Mr. Dickens find his heart to tell it.
Who are Jack and Annie, and how they travel through time? Ah, yes, I suppose we really should begin at the beginning.
On the day Jack and Annie discovered the treehouse I have sent from Camelot. One summer day in Frog Creek, Pennsylvania, a mysterious treehouse appeared in the woods. Jack, hurry up, come on! How far can you see? From the top of a tree. So many places to go. When you venture outside your window. On that day, Jack and Annie discovered that the treehouse was full of books, and the books was magic, and to take them any place they wished to go. Jack, it's back! The treehouse is back! And with so many books. And so many possibilities. The question is always, where will they go next? Morgan!
Merlin!
We're so happy to see you. Do you have a new mission for us?
Indeed we do. A very important mission.
We want you to help a writer.
Writer of a great talent and a great heart.
A writer with many wonderful stories to tell. So what's the problem?
His wonderful stories may never be told.
Unless you help him.
Share his gift with the world.
How do we do that? Finding answers to that question is your mission.
The writer's name is Charles Dickens, and you'll be traveling to Victorian England to meet him.
Victorian England. That name sounds familiar, but I can't remember why.
Me neither. What does Victoria England mean?
It's a time when a queen named Victoria was the queen of the British Empire. Here, this history book will help you. Oh no, what is it? Hoop skirts. It's really hard to run and do stuff in those clothes. Can't I wear something else?
Well, perhaps, but you might have to pretend to be a boy.
That's okay. We also have a little magic that can accomplish your mission.
I love the violin.
Good. This violin is magic.
Really?
Yes, when you play this violin, you will play beautifully. And if Annie makes up a song as you play, whatever she sings about will come true.
Cool.
But the magic will work only once, so you must choose your song carefully.
I will. Okay, then off you go before it is too late.
But there's still so much that we don't know.
So we'll find out when we get there. I wish we could go to Victorian England.
The tree house started to spin.
It spins faster and faster and faster and faster.
Then everything was still. Absolutely still.
London, just like in this book.
Wow, these clothes are really fancy. And no hoop skirts.
But you better hire pigtails.
Oh, right, I'm supposed to be a boy.
Charles Dickens was born in England in 1812. He is one of the most famous writers of all time.
One of the most famous writers of all time? Well then, he shouldn't be hard to find. How do I look?
You look like Annie pretending to be a boy.
But if you didn't know me...
It's pretty hard to pretend that I don't know my little sister. But yeah, I guess you could pass for a boy. Hey, I'm Money.
Me too. Good, let's go. Examiner, get your examiner here. Queen's returned from holiday. Fit as a fiddle. Examiner!
How much?
Just a tuppence, sir. God bless.
You're welcome. According to this newspaper, it's the year 1843. Now all we have to do is find out where Mr. Charles Dickens lives.
Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Charles Dickens lives?
Indeed, sir. Mr. Charles Dickens, D. Charles Dickens, lives at 1 Devonshire Terrace in Regent's Park. Climb into my cab, if you please, and we'll be there quicker than you can say, God save the Queen. Always a pleasure to transport two fine gentlemen of means, such as yourselves. Welcome aboard, sirs.
Gentlemen of means, what's he talking about?
He thinks we're rich and gentlemen.
Oh! Two gentlemen of means are we. What a lovely thing to be.
A veritable recipe for living well and worry-free. I cannot but guarantee it would be everybody's cup of tea.
It certainly suits me.
And me. Two gentlemen of means. Two gentlemen of means. Two gentlemen of means are we. Evening, governors. Fine day for a drive.
Oh, what a wonderful gift to live lives like yours.
Yes, it could be quite wonderful. You can believe
How much do I owe you?
1 shilling, if you please, sir.
How much is a shilling?
I don't know, but it has to be more than 10p. Give him one of the big ones.
I hope this is enough.
Why, good heavens! I should say it is. I thank you, gentlemen, my wee children, thank you. All the good, hard-working people of the world, thank you. Shall I come pick you up later?
Sorry, but we don't know how long we'll be here.
Well, perhaps. I shall pass this way now, and again, and if I see you, I shall certainly stop. I am always pleased to carry such fine gentlemen. Good day, sirs, and again I bid you good day.
He was nuts.
I think that coin has been a lot more than a shilling. Nice place. It looks like Charles Dickens has already given his gifts to the world.
Yeah, and gotten some back. So I wonder what his problem is.
Yes?
Ah, good day, madam. We've come to call Mr. Charles Dickens.
Indeed, and who are you?
We're Jack and
Andrew.
Right. Right. We're Jack and Andrew from Frog Creek. And who are you?
I? Why, I am Mrs. Tibbs, housekeeper for Mr. Charles Dickens. And it is my sad but deliberate duty to inform you that Mr. Dickens will be seeing no visitors today. No callers of any kind.
But we traveled so far, Mrs. Tibbs.
Young man, I'm afraid that right now Mr. Dickens needs every minute he can spare for his writing. Surely you know how important his work is.
Yes, madame. Surely we do.
But surely...
I'm terribly sorry, young gentleman. It grieves me so to drive you away, but I must. And I pray you will bear no grudge against Mr. Charles Dickens.
Whoa! How are we supposed to help Mr. Dickens if we can't even meet him?
I've got an idea. I'll stand on your shoulders and you can lift me over this gate.
No way, Annie. It's too hard.
Well then, what can we do?
Ah, Harry, we ain't swept our first chimney, and me neck is already cracked. Me back is already crooked. Should we look for another profession?
Colin, our pa was a chimney sweep. Our grandpa was a chimney sweep. And our pa before him was a chimney sweep. I reckon you'll sweep chimneys and like it.
Excuse us, gent. We just need to ring the bell.
Oh, sure. But the housekeeper's not letting anyone in. That's why we're leaving.
She'll let us in. We've come to sweep the chimneys. Really? She'll let you into the house? Hold on. I've got another idea.
No, you don't. See you guys. Bye.
Wait, don't ring the bell yet. Would you be interested in trading places with us for a while?
Annie!
Shh! Trade places? Why? What's your meaning?
Actually...
Yeah, why would anybody in their right mind want to be a chimney sweep? I'll never let go feel of a broom in me blistered hands. No, the pressure and stress like a job like this demands.
Cover head to foot in a set of suds.
Never ever clean.
Bosses can be mean, and I wonder at times how much more I can withstand. Trading places, a chance to start a game from scratch. Brand new faces.
Hold on. What's the catch?
Okay, here's the deal. We've come a long way and we really want to meet Mr. Dickens. So, if we can get in the house to clean the chimneys, we'll have a chance.
This is not a good plan.
Yes, it is. If we have a job, we can get inside the house and...
But we don't know how to sweep chimney.
How hard can it be?
Forget it, Harry. These books ain't worth a day in their lives.
Wait, he has a coat made of wool. It's about your size.
No, Annie, it's freezing.
6 buttons made out of brass add to the price.
Oh, brother.
If that's not enough, we have other stuff. You can have his hat,
I would fancy that.
and we'll throw in a nice warm scarf to assess the rise. Trading places. Colin, can this be real? Brand new faces.
Okay,
hat too.
Hey, you're a girl.
So what if I am?
She's an angel, Colin. A real one. They've been sent down to help us. Oh, come on, let's skedaddle before they change their minds. Oh, wait. Gentlemen don't skedaddle. They do this.
Stop the noise, you scamps. I'm coming. And don't break my eardrums next time, Colin. What are you waiting for? Get in and get started.
Well, she's no fun.
No kidding.
So, where do we start?
I don't know. Let's see if there's a fireplace in that room.
Oh, wow, look. There's a feather pen and a paper.
I'll bet here's where Mr. Dickens does his writing.
Maybe he'll come in here soon. Let's start cleaning the chimney.
Okay, according to the book, it says, in Victorian England, young boys work as chimney sweep, cleaning the soup made by coal fires. It was not only a dirty job, but a dangerous one. Great, dangerous.
We've read all kinds of missions from Merlin and Morgan. We can't do this. Remember, we're just waiting till we run into Charles Dickens. Then we'll find out what his problem is and play our magic violin.
Okay. I'll push the broom up the chimney while you scrub the stones. Ugh! There's soot everywhere! My eyes, my ears, my nose! Ah!
Let no one enter my study, Mrs. Tibbs, under penalty of death.
Shh, Jack, hide. He's coming. Mr. Dickens.
All right. Where shall we start today? Ah, yes, Mr. Chuzzlewit. What do you have to say for yourself today? Oh dear, oh dear. Little do we know what lays before us. Oh my, hold on. This mirror's covered in spittle. Let me just do this. There. Now what is it you are saying? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Good. When I'm staring at a page, when I'm hatching out a plot, sometimes a face emerges, but at other times not. So I look into my mirror, just to see if I can see a character unfolding from the pen that I am holding, through the mirror back to me. Bah! Bah, bah, bah. Yes. For example, Pudgy Pickwick,
Who's Pudgy?
or the Hungry Oven Twist,
May I have some more?
the dashing Mr. Nickleby.
Good day, sir.
In the mirror they exist.
And their faces tell the stories. All he had to do was look.
Their faces were igniting, a spark to start the writing.
The beginnings of a book. Faces in the mirror, stories meant to be.
Through the mirror, clearer to me.
Everyone from every station has a story to tell. We can say without hesitation, he will tell our story well. He has the eyes, the mind, the heart to set our stories free. Choose me, Mr. Dickens, choose me, choose me. Faces in the mirror.
sweeps! What are you doing in my study now?
Sorry, we were working on the chimneys, but really, we just wanted to talk to you about your writing.
I know. It must look so foolish. I'm sorry. It is foolish compared to... I have to get out.
Are you okay, sir?
I am sorry. I have to leave.
What's wrong, Mr. Dickens?
I'm finished for today, Mrs. Tibbs.
Oh, what are you doing in here? Mr. Dickens, I'm sorry,
No. Never mind. I'm going out. Tell Mrs. Dickens I don't know when I'll be back.
Mr. Dickens, don't go. What are you doing in here, filthy brats? You know you just start with the back rooms. Never in a study when he's writing. Out! 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 Poor Mr. Dickens, you've ruined his day. I hope that makes you happy.
No, it doesn't.
All of England is waiting for his next story.
We're sorry.
There's no forgiveness for all the harm you've done today. No forgiveness. Go.
Oh man, she was nuts. Everyone here is nuts, including Mr. Dickens.
We have to catch him and try to fix things.
He couldn't have gone far.
That's him getting in that carriage.
He's getting away.
Look, there's that driver who brought us here. I bet he's waiting for us.
Hey, hi there. Thanks for coming back. We need a ride. We have to follow...
Sorry, no free rides today, boy. I got mouths to feed at home.
What? Don't you remember us? We're the young gentleman and...
He didn't recognize us. Our clothes are ragged and we're covered with soot.
Oh man, everyone was nice to us when we looked rich.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
We wouldn't have been able to pay for that ride anyway. We left all our money we gave to the real chimney sweeps. Oh, Jack, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. They probably need more than we do anyways.
This is all my fault.
Forget it. Now we have to find Mr. Dickens. Come on, let's try to catch up with his carriage.
Meat pies here. Finest in London. Meat pies. Get your bush shine, Shen. Alpha quit. Looks fine. Split shine. Looks fine. Look, that's Mr. Dickens getting out of that carriage.
You're right. Excuse us.
Used garments. Nicely patched. Do it me-self. Make yourselves possible, chaps. Come on, Jack, hurry. Need a hat, fella?
No thanks, already got one.
But yours is look good, but we frayed around the edges.
Sorry, but we were kind of in a hurry.
Jack, she stole your bag.
With Merlin's magic violin.
And the bow.
And the book. Help! Stop her!
Stop, thief!
She took my sack.
Stop, thief! Give it back.
Nab her.
Nip her.
Trip her.
Grab her. Stop, thief!
Got it.
Good. Let's get out of here. Hey, come back with my bag. Oh no. They stole our
What?
bag. They're saying we're the thieves. Stop, thief! They stole my bag.
Which ones?
The ones in rags. This one? Which one? Them there? Those two.
Stop thief! Stop thief! Stop thief! Stop thief! We have got you now. All handing out comfort and food.
We better run.
Stop thief!
Who can they be?
Stop thief!
Don't look at me.
Back here!
What they say? They're already anyway.
Stop thief! Stop thief! Stop thief! Stop thief!
That's him, officer. Right over there.
I'll take that back, boy. But it's mine, sir.
No, it isn't. It belonged to a dear departed father.
No, it isn't.
Take me to jail, officer.
No, it didn't. Those two kids stole the bag from us, and my brother just grabbed it back and...
You can make your own case to the chief inspector at Scotland Yard. Step aside. Let us through. This way.
Jack, look!
Mr. Dickens!
Hello, it's us, remember us?
Button up, boy.
The chimney sweeps in your study, remember?
I said button it.
Excuse me, officer. What is going on here?
What, Mr. Dickens? Mr. Charles Dickens?
It's him, upon my words.
It's Charles Dickens, the writer.
What seems to be the problem, officer?
The boy stole the bag, sir.
When? When did he steal that bag?
Just now, sir. They caught him trying to run off with it.
Well, I'm afraid you're mistaken, officer. Those lads were working at my house earlier today. They had that green bag with them.
Ah, did they now?
This lad is innocent. Do you see what has happened here? If I had not come along, the courts might have thrown this boy in jail for years. Why? Because he has soot on his face and holes in his shoes. How do you think he got so dirty? I'll tell you how. From honest work.
Mr. Dickens, forgive me. I'll release him at once.
Yes, officer. Release this lad. Return his bag and think twice before you arrest another child just because he is ragged and poor.
You're back, boy. Good luck on your journey through life. God bless you, and God bless you, Mr. Dickens.
God bless you, Mr. Dickens.
Thank you, officer. And one last word to all of you. Remember, goodness dresses in rags and patches as often as it does in velvet and silk. Come on, lads. I will walk with you a bit, so no one else will prey upon you.
Thank you, Mr. Dickens.
And thanks for rescuing us.
We're sorry that we ruined your work today. We didn't mean to.
Oh, no, dear boy. You didn't ruin my work. I'm sorry I got so upset, but it was just the sudden sight of you that reminded me of all the children who sweep our chimneys and work in our mines and factories. But forgive me, lads. I needn't tell you about your own hard lives. Instead, you must both tell me about yourselves.
Well, first, I'm not a lad. I'm a girl. My name is Annie.
Why, I'm speechless.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dickens, but this is the real me.
Well, Annie, I'm delighted to meet the real you. And are you also a little girl in disguise?
No, I'm her brother, Jack.
Oh, I see. So you are Jack and you are Annie. Well, I would like it if you both called me Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
Now tell me, Jack and Annie, are you hungry? Of course you are. And as luck would have it, we are just a block away from London's finest establishments. Let me treat you to a meal you will never forget. Steak and gravy, gooseberry jam. We shall dine like kings. Oh, and a queen. Come along.
It's my special creation, Mrs. Pinch. Leeks, beets, and celery. It's delicious, Francois. Monsieur?
Needs more pepper. Back to the kitchen.
Really, dear? I thought it was quite tasty.
Bah!
Is that?
Yes, it is. Charles Dickens. He's coming this way, to the inn.
Oh, my star and garters, it is. Right this way, Mr. Dickens. You're most welcome at our inn.
Clear that table, show the fire.
Here's a napkin for your chin.
Have a pickle.
Have some rubber with this delicious Cheshire spread. Care for tea, care for crumpets.
Take an extra sugar lump, is on the house.
And by the way, the chef is in rare form today. So may we suggest a stroganoff flambe? Ah, we see your place is set for a meal you won't forget. So right this way,
Mr. Dickens, right this way. Out, out. How many times I told you little urchins, no free food?
Mr. Pinch, these children are my guests. They're friends of mine.
Really? Your friends, Mr. Dickens. Beg your pardon, sir, I'm short. I'm here, lad, to seize my judgment was clearly premature.
She's a girl.
Why, so she is, but if she a friend of his, set a place, bring a chair, polish up more silverware. Any friends of Mr. Dickens, gets the finest from our kitchens. And I know you'll find our stuff beyond compare. We'll take your breath away, from salad to sorbet, so right this way. Mr. Dickens, right this way. Oh, Mr. Dickens, how we love your Pickwick papers.
Really? Which was your favorite part?
And we hung on every word about the rascal Dickens papers. Sweet little Oliver stole my heart. Could you sign my copy? Might I shake your hand as well? Looking so very happy and has such a tale to tell.
Why, certainly.
God bless you, Mr. Dickens, what a gentleman you are.
Oh wow, he's really famous.
Yet he's like a superstar.
He's got it made, he's highly paid, he's master of the writing trade. Please give room to consume all the best we have to share. You fans can be a bother, and I'm sure he'd really rather dine in peace away from all the public glare. He hasn't got all day, so now without delay, right this way. Mr. Dickens, right this way. 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 Mr. Dickens, right this way.
Wow, look at all this food.
Yes, it's quite a spread, isn't it? Nobody leaves the Pinch's Purple Peacock restaurant hungry.
Please, sir, may I have a crust of bread?
What? No, shoo. No greedy mice begging in my inn.
But he only asked for a crust of bread. That's right, miss. Only the parts that might be thrown away. Here, you can have my whole plate.
What? No, bah, foolishness. Rumors were spread that I give away food.
But you're rich enough, Mr. Pinch. You can afford to share a bit with those less fortunate.
What? Are there no poor houses to feed them? No workhouses? Let them eat in debtors' prisons. When did it become my job to feed the poor and starving? A shilling is the cost for you to sample what I'm carving. Roast as rare as snowflakes in the islands of the sun. Gravy's just as rich as all the rich rolled into one. For nothing's free today, everyone must pay. And to those who can't I say, bah! Humbug.
But surely, Mr. Pinch, you don't mean to say...
What I mean to say is, every woman, man or child below the upper station should be on the lookout for a proper occupation.
Nothing like an aching back to teach a lad his place. Then he have a bob to cry, a crust to feed his face.
For nothing's free today, everyone must pay. And to those who can't I say, bah! Humbug. Bah! 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 Humbug.
Please, Mr. Pinch, sir, if you can give an inch, sir, and open up your heart to the golden rule.
You can call me greedy, but giving to the needy is the very definition of a fool.
What about the sick, the homeless on the street? A child who goes to bed at night with not a scrap to eat.
Ah, You mean like this little lad here?
Yes, Mr. Pinch. This boy is hungry and weak. Have you nothing to say of his plight?
There is one word that comes to mind. Humbug. Allow me, please, one final thought on which to meditate. Those who believe in fairy tales deserve a dreadful fate. You dealt your cards the day you're born. What happens after that? It's up to you, it's not my lot to keep your belly fat.
There ain't no other way. Do not be led astray. It does no good to make a wish, nor beg, nor hope, nor pray. For nothing's free today.
Everyone must pay. And to those who can't, I say, bah, humbug.
God bless you, sir.
Don't go. Don't let the child go to bed hungry. Here. Take this. And this.
Oh no, sir, we couldn't. We have no way to repay you.
You can repay me by putting some meat on this child's bones. Please, my friends. My only wish is that this small offering can help to stock your larder with food and your hearts with hope.
You did such a good thing. You made that boy and his mother so happy.
For a day or two. But what happens after that? And there are hundreds, thousands, just like them. And I'm just one man. I may do a bit of good, but I can never do enough.
That woman should put that boy to work. There are plenty of factories that would hire him.
Factories are no place for children.
Mr. Dickens, aren't you going to finish your meal?
No, I couldn't.
Charles, are you okay?
No, I don't believe I am. There are dark shadows on the earth. Such dark shadows.
Who will hear my song? At night I sing along. A melody, a memory, a sad familiar tongue. I close my eyes to see who sang it once to me. In a world unwelcome, never to belong, is there no one who will hear my song?
Oh man, it got so dark.
And foggy.
Don't you hear them? All the lonely, abandoned souls.
Who will say my name? Will ever I be found? Will
Charles, please let us help you. Tell us what's wrong.
You see there, over near the river, there was once a shoe polish factory. It was a rickety old building filled with river rats. I went to work there when I was 12. 11 hours a day, 6 days a week, I sat at a table, pasting labels onto shoe polish pots.
You were only 12?
Yes, and I lived alone.
Were you an orphan?
No, I had parents. My father was a good man, but as hard as he worked, he still couldn't pay his bills. So he was sent to a debtor's prison across the river. My mother went there to live with him.
Wait a minute. You mean your dad was sent to prison because he couldn't pay his bills?
Yes.
That doesn't make sense. How could he even pay his bills if he was in prison?
That is a very good question.
But things are different for you now. You're a famous writer. That should make you feel better.
How? How can that make me feel better? What is writing? Just ink on a page.
Ink on a page?
Yes. Don't you see? Writing isn't food for the hungry. It isn't medicine for the sick. Perhaps I should give up on writing altogether.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
It seems so foolish and vain.
But
No, I have decided. I shall write no more. Be kind, children, and leave me now.
But,
Please, children, I beg you, leave me be.
okay. Now we finally know that why Merlin and Morgan sent us here. But it really seems hopeless.
look in our research book. Maybe it can help us.
Charles Dickens wrote many novels, including Oliver Twist, A Christmas Carol, and...
Wait. A Christmas Carol, wasn't that the play we saw last year with that mean guy Scrooge and the ghosts? The ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present, and the ghost of Christmas future, who tried to change him by showing him his past, his present, and his future, and then at the end of the story, he's like a different person?
Right. A Christmas Carol has been retold again and again in plays, movies, and television shows. To this day, it inspires people to be more generous and be kinder to others.
Okay, it's time.
Time for what?
Time to get out the magic violet. You play, I'll make up a song.
What kind of a song?
I'll make up my own version of A Christmas Carol, but it won't be a story about Scrooge. It'll be a story about Charles, a ghost tale about Charles Dickens.
A ghost story? You mean we'll make ghosts appear?
Yep,
I don't know.
it's magic, Jack. We have to trust the magic.
Okay, but don't make the ghost too scary. We don't want to give him a heart attack. Cool.
Come now, ghosts 1, 2, and 3, past and present and yet to be. He says he wants no more to write. Open his heart and help him see the light.
Come now, ghosts 1, 2, and 3, past and present and yet to be. He says he wants no more to write. Open his heart and help him see the light.
You first.
Me? Why do I always have to go first?
Because you're the past, oh friend. Remember, past before present.
Oh, yes. Quite right.
Oh!
No, don't be afraid. Now, Charles, we find you in despair, but was that always true? Though poor you were and hungry too, can you read
What do you mean?
Behold this room, this bed, this child, this mother's gentle smile.
Charles, now don't stay up too late reading. Is that me? Mother?
No, don't speak, you can't be seen. Linger and listen for just a while.
Just one more chapter, Mother. Or maybe two.
You and your stories.
Aladdin retired to his chamber, brought out the magic lamp and rubbed it. When the genie appeared, he said, "Ask whatever you want, for I am the servant of anyone who holds the lamp."
Ah, you remember.
Yes, it is me, the Arabian Nights. I love that book. That book took me to palaces and mountains. I felt I met queens and kings and princesses.
Yes, books can do that.
Wait, don't go. Let me linger in this happy moment a while longer.
Not bad.
Yeah, and we're just getting started. Play. Come to trial, so second goes. It's your turn to be the host. Wish me luck.
Well, Mr. Dickens, I understand you recently decided to give up writing.
Yes, it seems pointless, but I want to help the world.
And your books have no power to help the world? You say you'll write not one more book. Stop your weeping then, and look.
So, class, what do we learn today from Mr. Dickens' book?
We learned that no one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of another. I learned that a loving heart is the truest wisdom. I learned that happiness is a gift. Yes, and the trick is not to expect it, but to delight in it when it comes.
Well done.
Well done!
Those are all things I wrote and things I believe. And they learned them from my books?
Yes, and now they believe them too. Pity writing is so foolish and vain, but shh.
Just in, new chapters from Mr. Dickens' latest, The Life and Adventures of Nicholas Nickleby, only a shilling.
Hardly been able to sleep, waiting to find out what happens to that poor chap Nickleby.
How about the actor Vincent crumbles as is acting true? Now, there's a character for you.
Farewell, my noble, my lion-hearted boy.
Nothing better after a day's work than a good story. All those good people, they seem happy. Reading my story.
Yes, but as you have decided you should give up writing, I will.
But why that? No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. It's Queen Victoria. Can you see what book she's reading?
I say, this Oliver Twist book is exceedingly interesting.
It is.
I had no idea that children in our kingdom live such dreadful lives.
No, neither did I.
We must do something to help.
Indeed.
I shall have a meeting with the Prime Minister to discuss this terrible problem.
They were all speaking about my books, even the Queen.
Yeah, writing is nothing but paper and ink. A foolish task is not all what you say.
Yes, no, yes, but
Wow, this is so cool.
Annie, sing!
Prepare to meet ghost number 3, the ghost of things that are yet to be.
that are yet to be? Do you mean the future?
That are yet to be, that are yet to be, that are yet to
That's a tombstone, a gravesite. Why do you show me this scene of grief?
There, Miss Dickens.
Miss Dickens? Is that Mary? Is that my daughter? All grown up? Ah! It's my name! My name is on that tombstone!
Poor Papa. How sad that he stopped his writing when he was so young. He has so many stories inside of him. Stories of hope and love and goodness. If he had given his gift to the world, he might touch the hearts of millions.
Stop! Stop! I can't bear it! Wait! You must answer me this. Is what you show me the shadow of what will be, or merely what might be? Do I have the power to alter this dreadful fate? Then yes, yes! Tell Mary I've changed my mind. I will keep writing. I will keep writing.
Charles, we heard you shouting.
Annie, Jack, you can't imagine what just happened. I had the strangest visions. 3 ghosts came to me. They showed me visions of the past, the present, and the future.
Really? That sounds like a scene in a book.
Why? Yes, it certainly does. The 3 ghosts made me want to keep writing. They taught me the most wonderful lessons. I must write. I love to write. When you have a gift, you mustn't hide your gift away. Let it out, and let it shine, and let it have its say. You may be surprised to find what it may reveal. A hidden, secret truth, something beautiful you feel. Every woman, man or child, no matter who they are, has a purpose right beneath this brightly shining star. Something special just for them to nourish and to give. A hope, a song, a prayer, a reason just to live. You must give, you must give, you must give your gifts to the world. I must find a cab and go home and get to work at once. I cannot waste another day, another hour, another minute. Stop, sir! Give us a ride, please. Sure. Shall I take you home?
Yes, I mean, if you can drop us off in Hyde Park, we can get home from there.
Hyde Park, then 1 Devonshire Terrace. Please hurry.
Yes, Mr. Dickens, sir.
I know what I shall write about. I'll write a story about a man whose life is changed by 3 ghosts. A greedy, selfish man that helps no one. Like Mr. Pinch. But I'll call him... What shall I call him?
How about Scrooge?
Mr. Scrooge. That's it. The 3 ghosts will change Scrooge's life. Sounds perfect. I think I shall be able to write the story in time for Christmas. Perhaps I'll call it A Ghost Story of Christmas.
How about A Christmas Carol?
Oh, I love that. A Christmas Carol. I'll keep using my books to fight greed and cruelty. My pen is my sword. Except my books will never celebrate wars and fighting. They'll always show the joys and sorrows of real people. They'll show how good always triumphs over evil.
Those kind of books are my favorite.
I'm as light as a feather, as happy as an angel. Am I not the luckiest man on earth?
I think you might be.
Hyde Park, Mr. Dickens, sir.
Well, Jack and Annie, here we are. Where will you go now? Will you be safe?
Yes, our parents will take good care of us.
You two are the most extraordinary children I've ever met. I shall never forget you.
We won't forget you too, Charles.
Farewell, my friends. You must give.
You must give. You must give your gifts to the world.
Bravo, children.
Brilliant! Morgan! Well done, Jack. Well done, Annie.
Thanks, but we didn't really do anything. It was the magic violin.
Yes, but your goodness brought the magic alive.
You helped Charles not because we told you to, but because of your goodness in your heart. Because of your goodness, Charles will go on to live a long and happy life. And for generations to come, people all over the world will read his books.
Your goodness is your gift, you see. When you give it, you change the world.
You can make a pie. You can mend a tear.
You can make a chimney billow smoke into the air.
You can keep a house.
You can patch a roof.
You can help a wayward lad to find his hidden gift.
You know how to sell.
You can be so kind. You're the man to see when something's very hard to find. You know every cobblestone on every London street.
You can learn to share.
Come, lad. Have a bite to eat.